Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl P, and today I am here to talk about increasing your earnings on Talktome. Now, for those of you that don't know what Talktome is a phone actress site. So if you've been interested in getting into phone operating or adding on another PSO site, maybe you might want to consider this one. If you aren't signed up yet, sorry, turn off my computer so that fan's not loud in the back. It'll be off shortly. But if you aren't on Talk to Me yet, I do have an affiliate link. If you sign up under my link, I can give you the basics on getting started and on your way to making earnings. Also, if you use my links, you get discounts to my services like my courses or consultations and things I may have. All right, so take this time to go ahead and follow this channel if you're not already following me. All right, I got the noise. Follow this channel if you're not following me. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below any questions you may have. And if you're not in my Telegram group, it is t.me/mattressactress. It's important for you to be in that group because a lot of the times that they get my first, like something, any updates, they get it first there. So it's just really important to be in that Telegram group. Telegram is just a messaging app. If you don't have it, download Telegram, join my group. Otherwise, you can follow us on Instagram at Mattress Actress Academy. All right, so let's get into it. The first thing you want to ask yourself is, are you set up for success? How do you know if you're set up for success? Well, are you utilizing all the features? Do you have your greetings recorded? Do you have 3 profiles with great titles, descriptions, all that stuff? Do you have the whisper recorded? Do you have your prices set up correctly? So you want to go through and either get a consultation from me or make your own checklist and just make sure that you're utilizing all the features and that you are set up for success and ready to take calls. I've seen people go on with no picture or with some weird title or header. Like, you want to make yourself stand out from the crowd. So make sure that you're set up for success. And if you don't know what setting up for success looks like, reach out to us on Instagram. Anyways, utilize the chat line. So many times I see people, they get through their 300 minutes on Talk to Me and they never go back to the chat line, but then they complain they're not making money on Talk to Me. Even me, to this day, I still go on the chat line. I spend about 2 to 3 hours of my shift on the chat line. And granted, if calls are coming through, I'm taking the calls, right? I'm getting paid more. I rather just take the calls. But I'm on the chat line unless I get calls or something else gets my attention. Because if you want to make $150 a day on Talk to Me, which is very, 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 very possible, you got to utilize a chat line. That's one thing that I do when I have my big days. I've been on the chat line. Also, the chat line is another great way for you to promote yourself because if you're not on the first few pages, you can increase your earnings on that profile by using that profile on the chat line. So, and then you can also swap out your profiles. So if something's not working on the chat line, switch up your profile, go to another one, try something else. All right. Number 3, or just the next thing on the list, is you got to be a go-getter. Like, you can't always just sit and wait for the money. Like, you signed up and you think that's all you have to do, sweetheart. Like, you have to be proactive and do your admin task when it comes to this site. So, some of the admin tasks consist of reaching out to the guys and sending text messages first. You even have the opportunity to reach out to some of them and text. So when you go to browse callers and you're going through those guys, the guys that have that extra little green button right there, that extra little thing, those are guys you can start sexting with. Or just sending them a message and make money that way. Or you can just send a regular message to them. I like to think of who am I scouting for the day? Like, am I looking for cucks, for sissies? Do I want more vanilla phone calls? Do I just want some normal chit chat? Do I want to make some sales today? Like, what is my goals? Um, Sales as far as like cock ratings and other things, right? So I think about what my goals are, and then I browse all the callers and scout specific ones that I feel would help me reach my goals for that day. Next, change your profile regularly. My pictures work for me. I found pictures I like. I found which of my profiles make me the most money. I'm not changing them. They're working for me. But you may not. You may have one you're like, oh my gosh, I never get calls. Well, are you changing your headline? Are you changing your picture? Can you go tweak some things in the description? Can you swap the tags around and change that around? But go change up your profile regularly. Change your greeting. Okay, next. Send mass messages daily. You can send a mass message on each of your profiles once every 24 hours. So why are we not utilizing this? Y'all, my mass messages, I give call to actions. And that always gets me one to two people for sure that's going to do something with that call to action and I'm going to get money. So, for instance, if I have call to actions and that call to action may be worth $40, if I get two people to pay it, because out of 40 you get 25, right? From a bonus, which is a tip on there. So, out of 40 you get 25. If I can get two people just to do that call to action that's worth 40 and I get 25 each, that's $50 that I just made by just sending out my mass message, and it always works that way. Like, I've built up my fans. Granted, I do have people who are receiving my mass messages, but as long as I get, now if I have a cheaper one, so say my call to action may be worth $20, so I only get 15. I think you get 15 out of 20. You get 9 out of 20. You get 9 out of 15. So let's just do that. So say you have a call to action that's worth 15 and you get $9. Well, you may want to build 5 or 6 people, to get that call to action, but do different call to actions, do different prices in your call to actions, and you will notice the increase. Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to make a part 2 to this. I'm going to do that. If you just need the extra help and want a consultation, don't hesitate to reach out. Again, Mattress Actress Academy on Instagram. If you can't find my group on Telegram, find me, Paisley Hayes, on on Telegram, and I'll put you in the group. So toodles, I hope you learned a lot. Stay tuned for part 2.